Good morning and welcome to yet another exciting edition of Smell the Coffee. On today's Smell the Coffee, we're going to be taking a look at just how you can be environmentally conscious with your shopping. We'll also be taking a look at our talk of the town and your entertainment and sporting calendars. So walk with me as I take you through the Zero Waste Store, a shop aiming to make an impact on the environment.
Welcome to My.NA Cars, your ultimate destination for everything automotive.
I am your host, Diana Master.
Teamwork makes the dream work, right?
Discover the latest models, innovative technologies, and expert insights from our passionate hosts. Learn essential maintenance tips and get exclusive behind-the-scenes access to the automotive industry. Don't miss My.NA Cars on NTV every Thursday at 2100 hours. Tune in and ignite your passion for automobiles.
Now I'm standing here in this lovely, beautiful shop, the Zero Waste Store, with the lovely Bridget Reister, the owner and founder and everything of this wonderful shop. I mean, I walked in here and I was in awe. It smells beautiful. It's a beautiful shop. Thank you for joining us at Smell the Coffee.
Thank you for giving us the opportunity to introduce the Zero Waste Store to you.
Yes, like I said, I'm so in love with the shop. I walked in here and I was so excited to be here. I can't even wait to start shopping. But I just found out that you guys celebrated 4 years.
We did. On the 1st of July, we celebrated our 4th birthday. It was an absolutely highlight, and we had a beautiful celebration, little party here with our customers and friends and family and my staff. And yeah, and at this opportunity, I would like to thank you to all our customers and friends that supported us for the last 4 years on this beautiful adventure of Zero Waste Store. It was an interesting 4 years. I must say it wasn't always easy, but it was interesting, and that is.
Because I walked in here and I'm like, 4 years. Have I been living under a rock? How come I don't know about this wonderful shop? And also, how did you guys come up with the concept of the Zero Waste Store? And also, where did the idea come for this shop?
5 years ago, I was sitting with a very good friend, Christina Boehm. We were sitting and having a cup of coffee, and we were chatting about recycling and waste. And then she started chatting about zero waste. And then I said, but recycling at the end is zero waste. She says, no, it's a very different concept. Zero waste is really where you go shopping and you produce absolutely no waste. So then I started reading up about the concept. Then Bea Johnson came to Namibia. Bea Johnson is the guru of zero waste in America. She produces a jar of 500 ml waste a year in a family of 4. That is unheard of. That is really incredible. She came to Namibia. We had a beautiful evening with her. I had the privilege of meeting her personally. And she was so inspirational. Then I started, I flew to Cape Town. I looked at the Zero Waste stores there. I did an online course with Germany to see how it works, how we can establish this in Namibia. And then it still took me a year with all the research and finding suppliers and how we're going to do it. Then I sold my old business, and then I started Zero Waste Store. And
now we're here.
And we are here.
In this wonderful, wonderful shop with so many goodies. I mean, thank you for starting it out.
It's my pleasure.
I know we touch on climate change and why it's important that we have to be aware of how we are impacting the environment around us. Yeah. Why is it so important that zero waste, like everybody comes and shops here at Zero Waste?
I think what is very important to realize the impact packaging has on our environment, not only in the environment. We have to realize the impact packaging has on our environment. For example, often we think, everybody talks about the ocean that is so full of plastic. Then we think, we stay in Windhoek. How does plastic get from Windhoek to the ocean. But then we just had 2 weeks ago this incredible east wind. So we are east of the coast. So imagine all that plastic and packaging blown towards the ocean. So we do have an impact. We also have an impact on our riverbeds. If we throw things into the riverbeds or wherever, the rain comes, it flows into the riverbeds, it flows into our dams, and the next thing, one river or one dam flows into the next dam, and then it ends up in the ocean. So even if we are away from the ocean, it still makes a difference. When we think of our landfills are just full and everywhere, and it just also blows away from our landfills. And we must also remember the seepage of microplastics into our groundwater with our landfills.
I totally never thought of it that way. 'Cause
Yeah.
I would have thought that Windhoek is landlocked, how you're affecting the ocean. But wow, that's an eye-opener, just to think that, yes, the wind blows.
And then we must also remember our infrastructure not always allows for the recycling of all our plastic.
Yes.
So a lot of
Totally.
it is, yes, transports to South Africa, the carbon footprint we have again.
Yes. And this is why it's so important that there's a lot of stores like this out there. Do you think that there's a lot of stores like this in Namibia? How many? What is there another zero waste store?
There is a tiny zero waste store in Swakopmund, but it's very tiny. That's basically it. But on the other side, if we look at our bigger supermarkets, we do have a little bit of zero waste in there. If we look at our vegetables, that can be bought without packaging. But then on the other side, what is very important to realize, if you go to the supermarket and you buy your loose vegetables, then you have to bring your own little bag. It doesn't help if you take the reusable or the little plastic bag and put your onions and vegetables in there and think you're doing something good. Bring a little bag with. We all have bags at home.
Totally. I mean, I'm one of those that always has to constantly remind myself to take a shopping bag with. But I'm working on it. And hopefully if I'm going to start shopping here anyways. So I will be much more conscious of that.
And we must realize also plastic is convenience. It's, you just take vegetables or meat or anything that is wrapped in plastic. It's clean. You just take it home. So it's a convenience.
Yes, it's the convenience.
Yes.
I actually wanted to talk to you about how you've been, in the market for 4 years now. How has this shop impacted the mindset of the residents around here, the people that come shop here? Do you see that there's some positive change that's happening with the people and the customers that come here?
It's mind-blowing how people, once they've started, how they just keep on coming back. And that you have a total different shopping experience. As I explained to you just now, first of all, I've taken the choices away from you. So you have one brand, you've got one icing sugar and one oats, and it's always of very high quality. And then your senses go shopping with you as well. So as we just spoke about the spice rack, when you open the cloves and you fill your little bag or your container with it, you just smell and you start cooking already, or you imagine what you would like to do with the products. And that makes a big difference also for children, for coming into the store, the colors, the textures, the smells. It's just a very different shopping experience. It's mind-blowing.
Okay, all right. Now, before we move on to the next segment, because I'm so excited, we're going to do some shopping. Just tell the viewers why they should come shop here at Zero Waste Store.
First of all, it's a very different experience when you come into the store, and as you said already, the smell, and it's compact. It hasn't got so much marketing impact on you. So you come with your little jars or with your paper bags, and then you only shop what you need. And that is a very unique experience at Zero Waste Store. First of all, you don't have all the choices, not the marketing impact, and then you buy what you need, and you go home and you've got no waste. So you don't have to throw it into your recycling bin or into your waste, because if it's not, if you do, if something is packaged in the store, for example, a lot of our cosmetic products are in glass bottles, you can reuse them, and that is something we have to remind us of, also that we reuse products or packaging we get from the stores. Rethink what you've thrown into your recycling bin, maybe, where you can reuse it, make some beautiful recycling bags, for example, for gifts, or reuse your plastic bags. Just rethink what you throw away.
Well, you've heard it from her. After the break, we get into a little shopping experience. Do stay with Smell the Coffee. Now, as I promised before the break, I plan to shop till I drop. Can I shop till I drop?
Absolutely.
Well, before we get into the shopping experience here, tell us a little bit about the products that you have here, because I am so excited about everything, but can you tell the viewers about the products that you have in your zero waste
Yeah,
store?
we actually a little supermarket. So if we start at the corner at the door, we have all our vinegars and oils. For example, we have local olive oil from Swakopmund. Then we've got a lot of replacement products, our bottles, which replaces your plastic water bottle, which I always encourage people. Then we have our baking, our superfoods, our collagen. These are all Namibian condiments, noodles. This is a very interesting shelf. It's really grown. It's our flours, and we have a lot of lactose and gluten-free flours. I think we started with 3. I think we buy at 12 now already. We do a lot of our own flours as well. For example, pearl barley, spelt, quinoa. We take the kernels, and then we have a little mill here, so we make our own flour. On that table, we have our teas and coffees and little biscuits. We have cleaning products from laundry to toilet cleaner, floor cleaner, dishwashing liquid. We have all our different cosmetics. On the cosmetic side, we're very, very proud. We have most probably 90% is local. So we really support our local cosmetic market. Then we have spices, and this is one of our favorite shelves. We started off with 24 spices. We at over 100, and as we just saw new boxes coming in, so we're getting new supply already, or new spices, all organic spices. And then we have our big gravity bin wall, as you will see also later, where we have our noodles, sweets, grains. We have a lot of fresh nuts. That is one of our flagships. We import them monthly, so that they're always fresh. And then all our beans and seeds, mueslis. We have a lot of dried fruits. They are also delicious, always fresh. We have Namibian dates, the Zamni date, which is very unique to Namibia. It's actually an export grape, date, but we have it in the store. And so we all what you need we have.
Wow.
Or mostly
Wow.
what we have.
That looks like a lot. I've already started shopping. I've got like some washing powder and a few other goodies. But for the customers out there, we need to show them the shopping experience
Yes, we
at
do.
this shop. So can we get into that?
How it works. So you can bring your own container. It doesn't matter what it is. If it's a old jar, if it's a plastic bag, if it's a paper bag, doesn't really matter. If it is a glass jar, we put it on the scale. We write on the weight. That's 427 grams. And then all our products have got codes on that we know at the till what is in. They're always in red. So, for example, the rolled oats have got the code 16102. And then you fill it with as little or much as you need. And David will do that for us.
A lot of oats.
Thank you. Excellent. And then what happens, you just close your jar, you take it to the till, and we weigh it full. We subtract the weight of the jar, and then you know exactly how many grams oats you've bought. If you didn't bring your bags, we still have our paper bags, which you can please reuse all the time. So you just put the code on, and then you fill it with whatever you need.
Wow. So the price that I pay is the difference of the jar.
No,
Is the difference of, so the price that I pay is
you just pay for what you filled it with.
not the jar.
No, because this is a reused jar. You can see it was an old coffee jar.
Yes.
And here we do have new jars, which you can also buy, but we encourage people to reuse their jars.
So it's not, if I've forgotten my jar, so whatever, I can just come and buy.
You can
from
buy,
here.
but we always have 2 boxes as well, where we have our reused jars in. So if people are around and they do have empty jars, they are clean, please bring them to Zero Waste because we will reuse them.
Okay, no, that's awesome. Thank you so much. I think I need to get back to my shopping experience.
Yeah, I would like to encourage everybody to really do their little thing for nature. So start in your own home. I think that is very important. We always look over the fence and think everybody else must start making the difference. But I encourage, be the example you want to see. Start in your own home, and then we make a difference in our own home, in our community, in our country, and in the world. That is how we all can do a difference.
Thank you so much
It's
for
a pleasure.
spending time with us. We'll be right back after the break with more Smell the Coffee. Staying on the topic of greener living, in our Talk of the Town segment today, we're going to be taking a look at tips and tricks that you can put in your life to help Mother Earth. Let's take a look.
Living a sustainable lifestyle is becoming increasingly important in today's world. With environmental concerns on the rise, more and more people are looking for ways to live sustainably. GreenCityTimes.com is taking a look at 10 ways on how you can make a difference in your life. You have to reduce your consumption. This is one of the most important steps to living a more sustainable lifestyle. It's not just about buying fewer items, but also being mindful of how much water, energy, and other resources we use daily. We should always reuse everyday items. By reusing everyday items, it is an essential part of living a sustainable lifestyle. It helps to reduce the number of resources used to create new products and can be done in many different ways. We should also recycle waste. By recycling paper, plastic, metal, and glass, we can help to prevent pollution and conserve natural resources. In addition, reusing these items instead of throwing them away reduces the energy needed to create new ones. We should also cut down on our energy usage. This is a crucial component of living a sustainable lifestyle. Cutting down on energy usage can help reduce an individual's carbon footprint as well as their energy costs. Win-win. Invest in eco-friendly products. According to the top companies in the moving industry, investing in eco-friendly products can be essential to living a sustainable lifestyle. These products are designed with the environment in mind and can help us reduce our overall impact on the planet. We should also start shopping local. As we strive to live more sustainably, the next step is to shop locally. Shopping locally helps support small businesses in our community, and it is also better for the environment. When we buy products from locally owned stores, those items don't have to travel far, meaning they don't require as much energy or resources to get them to us. Seventh on the list is eating sustainable food. As we go about our busy lives, it can be easy to forget that our food choices impact the environment and the creatures that inhabit it. Eating sustainable food is essential to living a more sustainable lifestyle. One of the best ways to ensure that we're eating sustainably is to buy organic produce whenever possible. We should also minimize food waste. As we throw away food, we are throwing away valuable resources and energy. If everyone tried to reduce food waste, it would benefit the environment and our wallets. One way to minimize food waste is to plan out meals in advance and buy only what you need from the grocery store. Investing in renewable energy is a great way to contribute. Renewable energy sources such as solar, wind, and hydroelectric can provide clean and efficient energy for homes and businesses. Lastly, educate yourself and others. Education is one of the most effective tools for encouraging sustainable lifestyle practices. Becoming aware of climate change and its effect on our planet is a necessary step in taking action to create real, lasting change. Happy living!
Welcome to What's Cooking, where culinary passion meets expert insights.
Somebody must really want to cook and want to cook good food.
Immerse yourself in the bustling world of professional kitchens as top chefs create mouthwatering dishes. Join us for in-depth interviews as our host explores the experiences and expertise of our guest chefs. Don't miss out. Tune in to What's Cooking on NTV every Friday at 2100 hours and let the culinary adventure begin.
Well, it's a Friday, my favorite day of the week. And if you're like me, looking forward to going out for the weekend, let's take a look at the weekend gig guide.
3, 2, 1.
It's the first weekend of August and there's lots to choose from in terms of entertainment. First off, on Friday at 5, a neighborhood market takes place at the Franco-Namibian Cultural Center until 10, with a special performance by Gareth Harvey. At 6, up-and-coming pop group Ambuscape perform at Muso's Bar and Cafe. At 6:30, there's a rodeo night dance at the Keetmanshoop Game Festival, which also continues for the rest of the weekend. At 7, the legendary South African blues guitarist Albert Frost and Friends performs at the Soundgarden in Swakopmund. At the same time, Remembering Johnny, a tribute to French icon Johnny Hallyday, takes place at the National Theatre in the capital. On Saturdays from 8, the Reformed Church Windhoek hosts a bazaar op die Berg in Luther Street. And at 8:30, there's a winter market at Droombos until 2:30. At 9, there's a boot and yard sale fundraiser for non-profit organizations at 31 Theo Ben Gurirup Street in Walvis Bay until 1. And at the same time, it's open season retro ball at Namibia Media Holdings, featuring a variety of DJs until 9 p.m. The Oranjemund Diamond Festival presents entertainment for the whole family, and at 7, Echo Vision hosts a rock night at the Smoky Mare in Windhoek. At the same time, John Rock Prophet performs live at Eric's Cove in Langstrand, and Bethel presents Soulful Night at Salt and Light in Tsumeb. Also at 7, Albert Frost and Friends perform at Gordonvang in Walvis Bay, and at 8, Geysie the one-man band hosts a dance at the Okahanya Town Hall. On Sunday at 10, there's a Woodstock Market Day at Poplar Street, Block H, Rehoboth, and as from 12, Albert Frost performs at Droombos in Windhoek. There you have it, you're spoiled for choice, have fun.
Now I'm quite excited to take my little goodies home from the Zero Waste store. I had a good time shopping. I had a good time spending my morning with you guys. But as always, all good things must come to an end. I hate it, but it must. From me, Glenn Rashipura. Until next time.